Before we dive in, if you want to save hours on tasks like this, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button down below for more tips. Okay, let's talk about typing. Are you just done with it? That soul-crushing task of transcribing interviews, lectures, or meeting notes? It's a massive time waster. But what if you could get it all done automatically and for free? Well, in this explainer, we are going to unlock the tools that will save you hours of typing every single week.
Yeah, you know the scene, right? Staring at a screen, headphones on, you're constantly hitting pause, rewind, type a few words, pause, rewind again. It's just an endless cycle. It's a huge time sink for literally everyone, students, journalists, you name it. But what if you could just reclaim all of that time? So here's our game plan. We'll start with the tools you already own, then move on to a really clever transcription hack. After that, we'll get real about when those free tools fail. And then we'll build a complete toolkit for every task, so you can always choose the perfect tool for the job. The thing is, the end of manual typing is kind of already here. And I'm not talking about some expensive, futuristic software. Powerful dictation technology is already built right into the computers, phones, and word processors you use every single day. That means high-quality transcription is way more accessible than you think.
So let's begin with the most common tools out there: the voice typing in Google Docs and the dictate feature in Microsoft Word Online. These are totally free, and they're your easiest entry point into this whole world of automatic transcription.
And getting started is incredibly simple. These tools are made for real-time dictation. You just speak and your words appear on the screen. On your computer, it's just a couple of clicks away. And on your phone, it's that little microphone icon on your keyboard that you've probably seen 1,000 times but never used.
Okay, so that's great for talking to your computer. But what about audio you've already recorded? An interview, a lecture? This is where we get into a really clever hack. We're basically going to trick your computer into listening to its own audio and transcribing it for you. It sounds complicated, I know, but it's actually pretty straightforward. The key to this whole trick is a free piece of software called a virtual audio cable. Just think of it like this. Instead of your microphone hearing your voice, this tool reroutes the sound from a video or MP3 playing on your computer and feeds it directly into the microphone input, so your computer thinks the audio file is just you talking. The setup is just 4 quick steps. First, you install the software. Second, you dive into your sound settings and set both your speaker and microphone to that new virtual cable. Third, hit play on your audio file. And finally, you just quickly click the microphone icon in Google Docs or Word, and it'll start typing out what it hears. Now here's a really crucial tip if you try this. People have found that the voice typing in Google Docs just kind of gives up after 3 to 5 minutes. But the dictate feature in the free online version of Microsoft Word is way more robust. It can go for a long time without stopping, which makes it a much better choice for longer recordings. But of course, this free method isn't a silver bullet. It's powerful, but it has some real limitations. And it can be frustrating. So it's really important to be honest about the downsides, so you know when you might need to grab a different tool from the toolkit. So here's the trade-off. Google Docs, like we said, often just stops, and it doesn't add any punctuation. Microsoft Word is more reliable and adds commas and periods automatically. But, and you gotta remember this, you have to use the free online version, not the desktop app you paid for. And this quote from a user on Reddit just perfectly captures that frustration. You set it all up, it starts working, and then it just hangs. The microphone icon is still red, but nothing is being typed. This one issue is why so many people end up looking for better alternatives. So let's just be clear about the problems with this hack. The setup can be a real headache, especially if you're on a Mac. The transcription stops the second you click on another window. And the accuracy? It takes a nosedive if you have any background noise, strong accents, or more than one person talking. It's a great trick, but it's not always reliable. So, what do you do when the basic hack lets you down? You turn to a dedicated tool. So let's build out our toolkit with some of the best dedicated free transcription services out there today, because each one solves a specific problem that the basic tools just can't handle.
All right, here's our advanced toolkit. If you're transcribing meetings, Auto.ai is an absolute game changer because it can actually identify who is speaking. For quick notes on the go, your phone is your best friend. Google's Live Transcribe for Android and the new transcription in iOS voice memos are both free and unlimited. And finally, for anyone who needs maximum privacy or has a ton of files to process, OpenAI's Whisper is the power tool. It runs completely on your own computer.
Now that we have this awesome toolkit, the big question is, which tool should you use and when? So let's break it down into a simple, actionable guide to help you pick the perfect tool for whatever project you've got in front of you. Let's make this really simple. If you're in a meeting with multiple people, then you should use Auto.ai. If you need quick notes on the go, then just use your phone. If your audio is sensitive or you need unlimited transcription, then you want a local version of Whisper. And if you just have a clean, single-speaker audio file, then that Microsoft Word Online hack is still a great free option. Match the tool to the task, and you're all set.
So there you have it. We've covered everything from the built-in dictation on your computer to a powerful audio hack and a whole suite of dedicated AI tools. Every single one of them is a step towards ending tedious typing for good. So the only question left is, which of these tools are you going to use to reclaim your time?